guys. We'll see you later. Oh, we did it. Yay.
Okay, how do you want to do the intro?
My foot hurts. Okay. Not my foot, my calf. Hello, my fine furry friends, and welcome back to the last part of our series. We are going to be joined by a special guest today, and we're going to talk about the main whole discussion. We're going to wrap it up into a cute little bow about friends with benefits and people you do stuff with that you want to do stuff with. So grab that water. I know you have not been drinking your water. It is cold outside. You think you don't need to. You do. And take them vitamins. We'll see you back there in a second. Welcome back, my fine furry friends. Now we have the lovely Sarah.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, you guys, she was going to be back. But we are going to continue this conversation that we have been having about friends with benefits, just fucking what it looks like in the relationship diaspora, how we get here, what are some things to keep it good, keep it bad, what things to be realistic about. We're just gonna have a little discussion. So make sure you keep drinking that water that I told you to make sure you grabbed in the intro. Mm-hmm. If you didn't take that vitamin like you were supposed to, take it now. So Sarah, how are you?
I'm good.
You good?
Yes, I'm very good, actually.
You look so pretty.
Yeah. Thank you. You also look very pretty. You're welcome. Yeah.
So what's up? You've been watching this dialogue, this instruction video. What's up?
I have. I don't know anything about friends with benefits on a personal level.
Fair.
So it's like I get to watch and I get to learn and I get to see what's going on with other people, and I'm interested. Like it's interesting. I don't think it's something I could do because
it's nothing you can do because you are happily situated with Mr. Sarah.
Obviously, if the roles were different and I was able to partake in those activities, I still don't think I could. Like, if I was, because I'm thinking about all the emotions that don't go into it, and then the ones that do, and it's like it's way too wide of a spectrum for me.
I feel like that's fair. A lot of times this is my thing. Like we've consistently said, and the theme that I told you last week is the same theme today. Be honest with yourself, with the other people or person. You know, whatever floats your boat, tickles your pickle, no judgment over here. Just be honest. And being honest requires a level of vulnerability that we don't think it does. Because we're so busy trying to just not have emotion attached that we forget about this one thing that is required to not have emotions attached. So it's weird. And not thinking about that one thing makes so many more emotions fall into what's happening. So I feel that. I mean, it's not for everybody. I've been saying that this entire time. It's not for everybody. As a person who's done both, I wouldn't say both are for me anymore. Like, I couldn't just do what I do with who I do it with, and that be it. Like the bottom of the tier is friends benefits for me. Just because I know what it is to just do what I want to do with who I want to do it with. If you know, you know. And not have anything there on the in between. Like, cause I'm grown. I should be able to text you and have a regular conversation. I almost cursed, but I didn't. But have a regular conversation, and we still be able to vibe. We still be able to be cool.
I agree.
So, you know, I think earlier in my 20s, I was okay with somebody just being attached to this role, and that's it. But older, I recognize and I understand that kind of friendship, especially with people that you truly value, is important. And I don't personally want to give that up.
I think That's a really good like base, friends with benefits, because at least you can be friends with this person. You know,
right?
Like having that bare minimum of friendship is like I think so essential. So
I'm also not gonna lie, on a selfish tip, low key, when your friends be kind of fine, it be kind of the thought anyway. Like it'd be like a tipsy thought anyway. Like damn, my friend. Anyway, like it'd be a low key tipsy thought anyway. Yeah, it's like a passing thought. So I mean, if you have that, and then we'll take it. If you get that thought process with somebody, and y'all happen to say being friends, and the opportunity presents itself, this is when we do it for the plot.
For the plot.
This is when we do it for the plot. Not doing what you want to do, who you want to do it with. That's not for the plot. But this is when we do it for the plot. When, you know, the plot has benefits.
I feel like I should be able to like separate myself from the person that I'm with as a woman, because that's something that the media will show us. They'll be like, okay, this girl is all about her career. She just wants men for this, or she just wants this man for this purpose. And, you know, or it's completely opposite. She's got like 10 different boyfriends, all serve a different purpose, doing all them things. And I'm like, girl, I couldn't. Like, I could never. Because one is a lot. One is more than enough. But it's like, I'm shown these images, these videos, this media of women like being able to compartmentalize as if it's normal. But I remember last week you said that it was like it's a trauma response.
It is.
And
disassociation is a trauma response. Disassociation. Let me tell you what. Disassociation is a trauma response. Compartmentalization, in what I have experienced, is a part of disassociation. So I can compartmentalize and separate and disassociate the two easily. But it's literally only because of the trauma of disassociation am I able to compartmentalize.
Well, and see, and like, okay, with that in mind, the media that I've been consuming since I was little, and that everyone has basically been consuming since they were little, shows these women in those situations, and you saying that it's a trauma response is basically like saying, okay, well, you're a woman, you're going to be traumatized. So
I mean, but think about it. Even Malcolm X said the most underappreciated and the most harmed person in America is a black woman.
Yeah,
that's paraphrase. That's paraphrase. Don't quote me.
Don't quote me on that.
That's paraphrase. Too long. Too early. Too long. Too late in the day. Paraphrase.
No.
No. The most disrespected person in America is black woman. Got it.
There we go.
There's quote. But he says that, and it's true. In a lot of the media, think about it. When we were sitting here looking at Scandal, Olivia Pope has to sit here, be getting digged down by the president on a constant.
First of all,
but then
having to be digged down by the president. Not the worst thing that can happen to you, okay?
Depends on the president.
Depends on the president. If it was
that fictional president,
he was doing what he needed to do.
You have that white man. Anyway, if that she's doing that, but then she's also out here being this career woman, this gladiator, this person. But when given the ability for him and her to come from behind the shadows, because of all her trauma, because of what she's been through, because of what they've been through, she's unable to do that.
Yeah.
For God's sake, we watched her kill the vice president of the United States twice. Well, 1.5. She gave the situation. She gave the ability to the second one. She straight up murdered the first one. Anyway, but like, she is walking trauma. Papa Pope and Mama Pope are walking trauma.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So we've seen black women in media, yes, be these boss women and phenomenal and successful, but we also see them paying a price. I wonder, when is it going to be that we don't have to see that, for one, and for two, with this friends benefits and just being intimate situation, when will we as women truly accept what we aren't able to do? Because we want to be those boss bitches so badly that will accept something that we don't want. Because I know for me specifically, if I want a friends with benefits situation, that is something that I want. Mm-hmm. But I've been through the trauma to realize, okay, a full-on relationship, you're not ready for that, bro. Right. Like, you need some time. Or, just messing with somebody, you're not ready for that neither. Because you do appreciate aftercare. You do like having intellectual conversations and being able to shoot the shit and being able to like listen to music and vibe and play around and joke and still be able to like do all of that and possibly take care of kids someday. His later that night. But it's dependent upon what you are ready and aren't ready to do, and be honest with yourself about that. So when are we going to sit here as African American women, hell, as women in general, or women or female presenting people in general, and say, this is what we want, this is what we can handle, and I'm going to hold myself to this expectation? Because when I was just friends with benefiting it out here, that was all that was in my thought process. Like, no, I'm good. Yeah. To the point that like my friends with benefits told me I should date, and I was just like, no, that.
It's hard. It's so hard to like even process this as someone who's never experienced it. I was telling B that like I like aftercare. That's like really necessary for me, and I also really enjoy the emotional connection that I have with my partners that I'm realizing is essential for me, and it's not something that everybody needs, nor is it something that everybody wants. So kind of hearing those different perspectives is like, it helps me understand that okay, there's like 17 billion different ways this could go. With different variations and everything. And so I like when you have a friends with benefits, what is the line between what is aftercare and what is beyond that?
Well, I remember we talked about this in the sensual versus sexual conversation. That for me, care in general starts throughout. It's a constant thing. Sensuality is a constant thing. And I feel like it depends on, like you said, with the friends with benefits section of things, it depends on you and that person, really. Because maybe it's normal for y'all to sit and talk and shoot the shit and listen to music and cuddle up and all of those things. Because maybe that's something that y'all were doing prior to anyway, outside the cuddling up part. But it's not something y'all weren't doing, and y'all are trying to figure out what that in between is for y'all. Y'all have to do something that's comfortable for y'all. Yeah. But I know for me, on the flip side of things, when you're talking about doing what you do with who you want to do it with, there is no aftercare. Like, dead that. We not cuddling. We not talking. We not shooting the shit. I don't care if you thirsty. I don't care if you need to go to the bathroom. Handle that. Clean yourself up. I'm not helping you. Clean yourself up. Get out. I'll see you next time. That's all, folks. Like, we're out of there. Like, that's, but again, that's a disassociation of it all. Yeah. When we were doing this thing in this individual spot, time stood still. We were what each other needed in that moment. Now you are out of that spot. Time has resumed. Get out. Whereas in my mind, and this is just me, again, my opinion, I'm entitled to have one. This is just me. When you're friends with benefiting, there's a difference in that. Because I can watch a show with my friend. Like, I'm not tripping. I can watch a show with the homie. I'm not bugging. Yeah. Like, you're thirsty? I'll get you some water. Yeah, that makes sense. And I know for me, I'm joking it with it. Yeah. Like, I got you out of breath. I'm gonna get some water for you. Hold on. Okay. Like, I'm joking it with it. I'm an ass. So, I feel like it just depends on where you are with your friends and benefits, where the line is. I will say, when you are doing what you want to do with who you want to do it with, and you start craving that person on a mental and emotional level, get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. The moment you start noticing that, oh, you're texting them more often to just check on them. Why are you checking on them? I've said this in another video like a little while back. If we are just fucking, don't text me happy birthday. Don't ask me how I'm doing. All right, if you hear I got sick, don't ask me if I'm doing okay. I'll let you know when I'm healthy enough for you to be back over here. Like, no, we are not. This is not what that is. We are not sitting here. We are not kumbayaing. You are not braiding my hair. We are not. You not bringing me soup until I feel better. Like, you're just not. You don't exist in that space of my life.
Right.
My friends with benefit. Motherfucker, you better text me happy birthday. Like,
we're friends. And
first. We're friends first. Yeah. You better text me happy birthday. You better remember my birthday first off. And you better text me happy birthday. You also, if you hear I'm sick or you text me and I'm like, oh damn, I'm sick, you better be like, damn, bro, you all right? You ain't got to bring me nothing. Like, I would expect you to. Don't come get sick. But like, at least, damn, bro, you good?
Yeah, something.
No, nigga, I'm coughing up a lung. The fuck are you talking about? No, not okay. But like, just that in itself.
Yeah.
Like the expectation of some type of intimacy. I expect that out of my friends and benefits. I would never expect that out of the person that I'm just messing
with. Okay.
Like, no. If I start craving you, I absolutely got to get out of there. Abort mission. You got to go.
Okay.
You got to go. I got to go. Something got to stop because I should not be craving you as a person. Now, my friends and benefit, that's a little different. Because you the homie. You was already the homie. There's going to be a level in which, I mean, you may be who I watch Naruto with. And a new episode just came out.
Yeah.
Homie, where you at? Like,
that's true.
We watching this on FaceTime. We watching this at the crib. What we doing? You may be who I try restaurants with.
Yeah.
Hey, this new chicken spot just opened up downtown. We going? Like, I crave you as a person before me and you started having sex.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's why we were friends. Now, on the friends with benefit tip, you start to like genuinely like start making up low-key scenarios in your head. And like you getting real comfortable with the fact that this person could be your dip.
Yeah.
Start having the conversation because still that's your friend, so you don't want to just like up and cut shit. Like, that's still your friend. Don't do that shit. Don't ghost nobody. That's immature, childish shit. But if you find yourself truly being like, well, we can make it work, or, and this is the part that I personally dislike the most because it happened to me. If other people start being like, oh my gosh, y'all are so cute together, y'all will be in the best relationship, why don't y'all do that? Oh, if they're starting to notice something, you already noticed it. It's time to have that conversation. And that conversation sometimes looks like, hey yo, bro, what we doing? Like, what is this?
Because you got to draw the line somewhere.
And you know what I hate? This is the thing that I hate with dudes, right? They'll start to do like the emotional switch up. They'll start to like call you more or text you more or like, and mind you, you may have had this conversation. They're like, no, we're just friends. It's cool. This one, we're fine. And then, but you calling me more, and you texting me more, and you're checking in on me more, and you're like popping up at the house out of nowhere, or being like, hey, I was in the neighborhood. You mind if I swing by? Nigga, you live on the other side of town. I know where you live because I was just flashing over your bed the other day. You live on the other side of town. Why are you over here? You have no need to be over here. So a lot of times men do it too, and we as a whole group gang ensemble, when we start feeling those feels, we need to say something. See something, say something. And if you start to see that you're really like getting into that vibe, you need to say something because you're opening up the door to possibly this going in a horrible direction. But at the end of the day, the number one thing that I say is I'm a friend, even in relationships, I'm your friend first. I can take off that benefit hat. I can take off that girlfriend hat. I can take off that fiance hat. I can take that hat off real quick because I was your friend first. I like you as a person before I loved you as a partner.
Right.
So if that requires me to like you into reality real quick, that's fine. Mm-hmm. If you need me to be the friend that's like just listening and you venting and I ain't saying nothing, but we just here and you tell me what's on your mind, I can do that too. You need no judgment, it ain't coming no way. But you have to be prepared for if that starts to flip. Yeah. If that person can't take that, you have to be ready to have that conversation. But this is also why I say when you go into these mixtures, know exactly what you are looking for. Because some people, and make sure y'all are compatible, because some people can be looking to date to marry and you are looking to fuck around. These two things do not equate. Dollars is not making sense. Don't do that. Because all you're doing then is hurting other people. And why would you do that? This is not okay. Do not fuck up shit for the plot. We are not all Aries. Ooh. On purpose, that was a shot.
Ooh.
That was a...
I have so many Aries.
Secondarily, we are also not Cancers.
Coming for y'all.
Straight assault rifle on that one. Did a legwork. Straight assault rifle on that one. But yeah, like you just gotta be honest with yourself and with other people.
Yeah.
I remember at one point the friends of benefit that I have now was so concerned that I was just talking about, hey, you gotta be honest. Hey, you gotta be honest. Hey, you gotta be honest. They were like, well, why do you keep pushing this? I have experienced people not being honest.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth. I don't care if you got like 10 different bitches. That is fine. Just tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth. I don't blame you for that though. Like I think honesty is probably the best way to start anything.
And it's low key like kind of sexy. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's low key kind of sexy. Because if you were, sex is a very intimate thing. Mm-hmm. Being honest with someone is a very vulnerable thing.
Mm. Okay, I can see where that.
Do you see where the two start to? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do.
Also, if you'll be honest with me in the part that's uncomfortable.
Oh, you'll probably be honest with me in general. So, yeah.
I mean, and then if you my friend, I hate liars. Don't lie to me.
Just be like,
I hate that shit. And then don't let me catch you in it either. Oh, if I catch you in it, I'm coming for that ass. Coming for your neck.
Tell the truth.
Please do. You don't want my 5'3", 5'4" ass just coming at you for no reason.
5'3.5", right?
I don't know.
A whole half inch.
I'm gonna take my half because people not be trying not to give it to me, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm 5'4" on a good day with the wig on. I am 5'4". Natural hair 5'3" or so. Wig on 5'4". Jordans on. Almost 5'5".
Almost 5'5".
They give a little insole be helping. I'm short, so I be grabbing the inches. Don't mind me. But that's a wrap up on all of that. Be sure to take heed to the warnings. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the other person or people. Ain't no judgment over here. And just, be safe. Do not just do unnecessary shit for the plot. Agreed. We are not demons. We do not do unnecessary shit for the plot, especially when the plot has something to do with your mental, physical, or emotional health.
That's true.
Don't do shit for the plot. But you mainly don't do shit for the plot because life is not a dress rehearsal. God only gave you how long? So don't waste it doing things that you don't love. We wish you love. We wish you happiness, but above all else, we wish you what, Sarah? Peace. Bye, guys. We'll see you later.